hopefully. In fact, let me adjust this focus. There you go. We're at least in focus now. So if you can hear me and the quality isn't as terrible as it was before, then we should be good. If the quality is still as terrible as it was before, then we'll just redraw this competition really, really quickly. Right. I'm getting Boy Wonder FPV to check the audio. It's not clipping, but it sounds like it's clipping, or it sounded. But Boy Wonder is now going to check the audio level. Nope.
That's full volume. That's full volume.
Right, so if I turn this up here. Right. Okay, 1, 2. That then should now be okay. No, it's we'll back it off slightly. Now we shouldn't be clipping, we should be good. The giveaway was drawn yesterday, SUJ, but unfortunately the winner didn't contact us within 24 hours, so we did say if the winner doesn't contact us. Right, that's better, isn't it? Stevie B FPV says, yes, Boy Wonder. Super quiet, but quality is good. Spider Lee, that should now sound a little bit better. I have just increased it. I've got no idea. For some reason, whenever I reboot this PC, even though I'm on like an audio interface, every time I reboot the PC, it changes all the settings, which has caught me out a couple of times. Okay, Boy Wonder. Caught me out a couple of times when I've rebooted. Audio is good. Quality is good. Let's freaking go. So we're going to draw it again. So I said you've got until 4 o'clock today. If you don't contact me by 4 o'clock today, then well, I'm going to draw it again. And let's be fair, I haven't actually checked my emails recently. I did check them at 4 o'clock though. Nope, still don't have an email from them. So you lucky people are in with a chance of winning an Armour Bluebee Maker Fire ready to fly FPV drone kit again. So you've got 2 batteries, you've got 1 drone, you've got 1 controller and 1 FPV screen. And you can win it for absolutely nothing. And literally, if you've left a comment on that video, you will be entered. Provided it's not the same person that won it yesterday, obviously, then we'll just redraw it. Contact me via... I can see chat, yeah. It's a bit delayed. Why? Somebody said something. Oh, okay. Is it? I've got... The last one is you saying quality is good. Is there ones after that?
Yeah, there's a lot after.
Oh, is there? Right, let me jump... It's okay, I'll use mine. I'll jump into chat because we've got the gremlins. I haven't done live streaming for so long, so you just forgive me. Right, let's have a... Oh, we have. Oh, nice. Another chance, LOL. By the way, can you pronounce my name as Suge? Okay. It's Luke FPV. Says, yo. Scott says, let's go. And Ahmed says, hi. Hi. I hope we're all very well this evening. We have got lots of exciting things to bring to you. I'm hoping, beyond all hope, to have edited the Proto 25 video to release it tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get time to do that. All right, now they're all coming through on the screen. Any news on the Sora? We've got lots of news on the Sora. Let's. What would you like to know? There is a Sora. Like I say, forgive the flat profile on the camera. I'll sort it out for next time. But there is a Sora. Today, I spent my time adding a GPS to it and filming a tutorial of how to do it, where to do it to, and then how to program Betafly in 4.6 to give that position hold. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be going out and actually flying it and getting some videos of it. I didn't do it today because it's been raining like a monsoon. But yeah, ask away if you've got any questions on the Sora. We also got the Radio Master TX15 today as well. I'll just show you that. Quite an impressive radio. I don't think it's going to take the place of the Hello Radio, though, if I'm honest. I don't know why this is really annoying me tonight. Yeah, I don't think it'll take the place of the Hello Radio. I think the Hello Radio is still going to be my preferred radio. If you look at the shorts that I put out a couple of hours ago, the form factor just seems to fit perfectly in hands. Boy Wonder's flown it, Little Wonder's flown it. Only Drones hasn't flown it yet, but I'm sure he will. And everybody who flies it all says that the shape and the ergonomics on that Hello Radio are just perfect. So, Only Drones, yo! Let's have a look. Connor Clark says, when is the Ruko U11 giveaway? I think we said around about the middle of September. I think we said the second weekend in September we'll go live and we'll do that. Connor. I'm pretty sure. Is that what we said, Boy Wonder? I think so. Now, again, I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, but since you're here, I'll tell you again anyway. When the Proto 25 review drops, and although I'm hoping for it to drop tonight, it's probably going to slip to tomorrow. At the end of that, Boy Wonder and I say, for a very special reason, let's give away something, and we decide to do a giveaway at that. So keep an eye on that. Watch that to the end, and you'll find out more details in that. And that we'll draw that one. I think we said in that one we'll draw it in the middle of September, but we'll spread that one out and do that one at the end of September. But it'll all be in the description anyway. Keep an eye on that one, because we're doing the Ruko in the middle. We'll do that one at the end, and we'll try and give back as much as we possibly can, because honestly, I was just talking to a friend, Chris Wren, actually, about how elevated this channel has become this year. And we looked at some of the big names in the FPV community, and we looked at the numbers that they'd done in August versus the numbers that we've done in August. And it's humbling to see how far we've come and how well we're doing. And that's all thanks to you guys taking us on board and really running with it. So thank you all. That Sora is so sexy, says Stevie. Honestly, Steve, not only is it sexy, but it flies so genuinely well. What I will say is, I don't know the price. Genuinely, I don't. But I had when I took it apart today to put the GPS in, I had a really good look at stuff. And this is a real premium piece of kit. Now, I don't have the hardware on this that you guys are going to get. You guys are going to get titanium hardware with this. And that's why this is the prototype, because it doesn't have it. It's not going to be a cheap AliExpress frame, but I tell you what you're going to get. You are, and I'm confident when I say this, you are going to get the best 3.5-inch FPV drone out there. And it might not be suitable for everybody because it is 6S. So the Avion Nexa 3.5 may well suit certain people in certain situations better. But if you want the best of the best, and I've only had it a few days, honestly, incredible. Boy Wonder said it was his favourite drone within half a minute of flying it. It's just been a shame that the weather's been so bad ever since. Let's have a look. Scott Mitchell says 6S mini quad rip yo, only drones. Bird's Eye Hamburg says, what is the maximum MAR it can carry? I haven't got that far into testing it yet. I've got a 550 MAR 6S. The gurus over there at Spider say that it will carry a lithium ion pack, but I need to have a bit of a conversation with them about size, etc. All that's going to come in the future, and obviously I'm going to drop that because I'm going to do probably tomorrow, if the weather stays a little bit more sane than it has been today. We'll probably do a speed test tomorrow, and then I'll be looking at doing a range test, and obviously we can look at weight and what we can add to it and how well it flies and how far it flies in the coming few days. So it's all coming, but I don't have an answer to that one just yet. But rest assured, it's a question that I'm going to answer. Sora has an XT30. Yeah, it does. It does. Morty, it does have an XT30. Yes. The batteries. Boy Wonder, could you go into the maid's quarters and grab the 6S batteries off the table? No, the maid's quarters in there, sir. They're on the table. I don't know. The Sora 6S batteries. David in Essex says, congratulations. Thank you so much, David. Genuinely, it's been a wild journey, and we're nowhere near where we want to be. We don't want to give up. We're not patting ourselves on the back. Every month, it's all about continual improvement, pushing even further, even harder, for even longer. We want to be the best FPV and drone resource out there, and we are pushing really, really hard to make that happen. But we've sort of come from nowhere, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but my ambitions, believe you me, are way above where we are, and probably above where anybody thinks that we can get to. Let's be fair, not many people thought we'd get 40,000 subs in 12 months, but it is what it is. So that is the 6S that I've got for the Sora. Obviously it's XT30. Apologies, I'm sat so close to this camera, it's going to be out of focus most of the time, but that's what it is. And we're getting about 7 minutes flight time with that. Journey FPV says, what's up? Anyone know what today's giveaway is? David in Essex says. Yep, it is the... Ironically, I've just received a message off the gurus over there at Spider as I was talking. It's the Bluebell that we tried to give away yesterday. The winner of that didn't contact us within 24 hours, so we're going to give it away today again. And if the winner of today's giveaway doesn't win, or contact us, sorry, within 24 hours, then we'll do it again tomorrow and the day after and the day after, and we'll keep doing it until somebody actually contacts us so we can send them a brand new one. Luke says, I got the quad back from the tree. Nothing was damaged other than a lipo. It was in the thunderstorm for the entire time. That's amazing. Amazing. I think the drone I crashed on the roof that I mentioned yesterday, on the Bando roof for 24 hours, the actual drone was fine. Obviously, the lipo was dead. But I had a Beta FPV SMO camera. It's basically a naked GoPro, but it was an Insta 360 thing. It was a few years ago. I can't remember the details. And that was left plugged in, and unfortunately that got fried. So, yeah, a little bit gutted about that. So, well done. Ahmed says, I would prefer SpeedyBee 35 as a 3.5-inch drone. Well, I've reviewed the SpeedyBee Master 35, and it's a great drone, and it flies really, really well. And I do like the fact that we have that interchangeable head, that modular system, so to speak, on it. However, I can already tell you the Sora flies 10 times better. So I understand why people want it, but if you want the best of the best, then look no further. And that's not conjecture. Full cards on the table, actually. I don't have an affiliate link with Spider. So me saying that, quite often, because I avoid saying it as much as possible, people are like, oh, he's obviously got a really good affiliate deal with this company. I have no affiliate deal with Spider whatsoever. So for every single one I sell, I receive 0. The point is, if I think something is really, really good, I'll tell you it's really good. And if I think something's crap, I'll tell you it's crap. Look at the Ruko 11 Pro from last year, not the Mini that we're giving away, the Pro from last year. It was awful. And I went through the process of the review and doing it all properly, and then I showed you why it was awful, and it is what it is. Is 04 Lite good for tiny whoops? Says DJI Drone Shots. Yeah, so you've got the base FPV Meteor, although you may risk getting jello on that. You've also got the Flywoo Firefly 18 that we reviewed on the channel a few weeks ago. That comes with ducks as well. That's a 1S. The Mobular, that's quite good as well. So there's plenty of options with the 04 Lite. Or you could even build an even smaller frame. Tim S in my Discord sent me a picture before of basically a flying 04 Lite with 4 props on either side of it. It was wild. I'll try and find out where he's actually found that build from and probably recreate it because it looks amazing. It looks like it weighs about 3 grams. Bird's Eye Hamburg says, last week I finished my ITZY Evo after seeing your review, but the all-in-one died the day after the maiden flight. Oh no, don't know why. Still, the maiden flight was awesome. Thanks for the recommendation. I love my ITZY Evo. I can't actually put my hands on it because of where I'm sat at the minute. I love my ITZY Evo. As a professional tool, nothing beats it. As a drone for flying around people and close to people and safely, in that respect, nothing beats it. Performance-wise, amazing. I've chased tractors with it. I've done stuff that you just wouldn't expect to do with it. I've got so much respect for what Spider do. They are a premium brand, and you do pay for that premium, but at the end of the day, you're paying for something that is absolutely outstanding in its field. It genuinely is. Connor Clark. See you guys. I don't have much time. Connor, listen, it's been a pleasure as always. Thanks for joining us. Do check back in. Oh no, my camera has stopped again. Why has my camera stopped? Boy Wonder! Is this camera still turned on? No. No. Is there... Hang on, I think I know why. I think the battery's died in it. Hang on.
Yeah, because we just black screen.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely off. just chilling out there watching YouTube for a bit. Yeah, that wasn't matting up.
Right.
There we go, back up. We're back up.
We're back up. So I'm just going to have to reset it in the software.
The focus looks fine.
Thank you, Boy Wonder.
I think. Yeah.
Give me 1 second, gentlemen and ladies, if there are any ladies here, apart from only drones.
Is it all working then?
Hang on. Give it a second, guys. We're almost there.
Yeah. I think.
Is it on?
Yeah, the camera's on.
Right. Okay. We'll just have to continue with that camera for now. I'm not sure why. I'm going to reply to all the comments in 1 second. Just going to try once more. I was actually thinking of plugging this camera in before I sat down, and I thought, oh, I'll go along. No, never mind. Right. Okay, let me just... Yeah, okay. Right, apologies, guys. We are having these gremlins, but like I say, I haven't live streamed for such a long time. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get back into it. Right, let me just scroll up and look at some of these comments. Ollie Drone says, I need to start a portfolio. I keep forgetting all these companies I've done drone shoots for the Neo review as well. Okay, Boy Wonder. Suge says, yeah, the Nitro 75 Pro seems to be heavy. I just wish they had a HD0 version. Yeah, I mean, there are versions out there from HD0 Direct, aren't there? Like Matt says, man, I mean B35, not the 3X without the modular head, if I'm not wrong. It's a bigger brother of the B25. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But I wouldn't ever pick a doctor drone over a non-doctor drone unless you need a doctor drone. Spider-Man, I got back into the hobby after a 8-year break, and your videos have been bringing me back up to speed with the tech. It's all Steel, Dave's, and Sharpie people. Oh yes, Mr. Steel. Mr. Steel is still an inspiration to somebody like me. It really is. Oliver says, I sent you a tiny build. I'm not sure what you mean. I just had my Seeker 3 delivered yesterday. Hang on a second. Yo. Has it gone again? Can you hear me at all? Oh. Mate, this PC, I'm gonna swap this PC out tomorrow. It's driving me fucking nuts. No, it's important otherwise, because I'm sat here chatting away, aren't I? So, no, I've still got loads of comments I haven't got to yet. You can't hear me at all. Right, okay. What I'll do is I'll just end the stream and then I'll just do this again tomorrow, because to be fair, it's done pretty fast. Let me wait before. I think, oh mate, the chat's going wild on my screen now. I don't know if it's only just coming through. Right, let me end the stream. 4 hours. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for letting